quite recently, you had an incredibly famous and powerful cover saying the web is dead. What brought you to Power is done.
We did. First of all, I have to say I'm a magazine editor, and magazine editors sometimes do what magazine covers require. I certainly hope the web is not dead. I think the word dead is hyperbolic by any definition. What I believe is that the rise of the mobile internet. So the full title, by the way, is, to be clear, The Web is Dead, Long Live the Internet. So we're making a quite subtle distinction, clearly not subtle on the cover. But
which is what you learned in your 18 months of
my 18 months. I learned that subtlety doesn't sell. So what we did is we sort of said, putting the cover aside, let's make it relatively nuanced argument about what changes as the internet goes mobile. What you see, of course, is the rise of the app economy. As the internet goes into the living room, you see the rise of the dedicated devices, etc. And as we looked at the mobile devices, the living room devices, the apps, what we saw is they're all using the internet for transport, but not necessarily the web as a display mechanism. HTML, web defined as the web that Google can see, the HTML browser-based web. And not only was that sort of what these specialized devices require because of their sort of small screen size or limited I/O, but it's also what businesses require to build, to make money. That as you know better than anybody, you can only make money with scarcity. In the 20th century, that scarcity was printing plants and trucks and sort of, oligopolies over the powers of distribution. The internet we lost all scarcity, and the rise of the sort of specialized devices and the app economy is a way to kind of, to say it in pure economic terms, to sort of somewhat, raise the barrier to entry, create scarcity, both by taking content off and then also, more production going into the content you put on, and find a new business model built around direct payments rather than just advertising.
Is the web dead in that subtle look? I mean, is Google toast? Are we toast? Is Wired.com toast?
The web is challenged by an alternative business model. I think the web as a community, medium is alive and well. And by the way, by night, I'm 100% web. So running web communities, etc. The web as a communication mechanism, as a community mechanism, as a place for amateurs, as a place for obviously business, for e-commerce, for services. All that is alive and well. The article was specifically looking at the marketplace for commercial content, and there, you're certainly not dead, and nor are many other sites. But you do have an alternative path. You don't have to be an ad-supported website. If you choose, you can take the app path. You can charge for your content if you want. That was hard. It's hard to do in the browser environment. Much easier to do if the consumer engagement starts with an app store.